Turning now to our other lead story tonight, Secretary Blinken decided to postpone a high-profile trip to Beijing this weekend in response to what the U.S. calls a Chinese spy balloon currently floating eastward across the country. Nick Schifrin has that story.
It's about 5:30 on Wednesday, February 1st, 2023.
It was first spotted over Montana.
I have no idea what this thing is. I hope it's in focus.
This morning, spotted 1,000 miles to the southeast above St. Joseph, Missouri. The U.S. calls it a spy balloon. Beijing today called it a civilian airship used for research, mainly meteorological purposes, that deviated far from its planned course. The Chinese side regrets the unintended entry of the airship into U.S. airspace due to force majeure, or uncontrolled forces. But senior U.S. officials say it's maneuverable, designed for surveillance, and Beijing was, quote, trying to fly this balloon over sensitive sites. Montana is home to one of the U.S.'s 3 intercontinental ballistic missile silos. Yesterday, the U.S. mobilized F-22 jets, but administration officials says President Biden took his military advisor's advice and decided not to shoot the balloon down because of the risk to people on the ground.
We do recognize that any potential debris field would be significant and potentially cause civilian injuries or deaths or significant property damage.
Today, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken canceled what would have been the most senior trip of the Biden administration to China.
What this has done is created the conditions that undermine the purpose of the trip, including ongoing efforts to build a floor under the relationship and to address a broad range of issues that are of concern to the American people, I believe to the Chinese people, and certainly as well to people around the world.
U.S. officials say China has sent spy balloons over the U.S. before, but never for this extended period of time, and never right before a Secretary of State visit.
The most important thing right now in the moment is to see that this surveillance asset gets out of our airspace.